Back in the day, Facebook groups were collections of people who shared any interest, from the serious, such as membership in the same study group or work team, to the downright silly, like the desire to set a new record for the largest Facebook group. Recently, Facebook redesigned its groups feature to behave closer to the way small to medium-sized real-world groups work. The new and improved groups are super useful for doing the kinds of things most people want to do in regular real-life group situations. For example, group members can post pictures that are only visible to other group members, send an email to all the other group members, chat online with other group members in real time, and even add their opinions to a single shared document. A Facebook group is a group of Facebook friends who share a reason for keeping in regular touch with each other. Examples of good group candidates include families who want to share photos of the kids, study buddies who want to exchange stuff they have found on the web, former classmates planning a roundabout, planning a reunion, and support groups who want to share tips, advice, and encouragement. Groups don't have to be 100% virtual either. Lots of groups that meet in person use Facebook groups to keep in touch between meetings. Whoever starts a group gets to decide who the original members are. Once you are a member of a group, you get to do things like post messages and pictures on the group's bulletin board, add more group members, create and attend group-related events, and chat in real time with fellow group members. You can join up to 300 groups. If you have already reached this limit, you will need to leave some groups before you will be able to join new ones. There are 3 privacy options for groups: open, closed, and secret. The table shows who can join these groups and what people can see about them. If the group privacy is set open, anyone can join or be added by a member. Anyone can see the group name and who's in it. Anyone can see posts in the group. Anyone can find the group in search. Anyone can see stories about the group on Facebook, like in Newsfeed and Search. If the group privacy is set closed, anyone can ask to join or be added. Anyone can see the group name and who's in it. Only members can see posts in the group. Anyone can find the group in search. Anyone can see stories about the group on Facebook, like in Newsfeed and Search. If the group privacy is set secret, anyone, but they have to be added. Only members can see the group name and who's in it. Only members can see posts in the group. Only members can find the group in search. Only members can see stories about the group on Facebook, like in Newsfeed and Search. Now you know the differences among the three options. When you create a group, choose the option Applies. Let's watch the video about the way to create a Facebook group. In this video, you will learn the way to create your Facebook group. Creating your own group makes it easier to keep in touch with out-of-town family, study buddies, team members, or any other collection of real-world folks. Because you can easily post baby pictures, assignments, and other stuff for group members only. Creating a group also makes it a bit simpler to keep private matters private. Let's create your Facebook group. From your home page, go to the Groups section on the left side menu and click Create Group. A pop-up box will appear. When you will be able to add a group name, add members, and select the privacy setting for your group. Let's create the group called ADOC demo. So type in ADOC demo in the first box. In the members box, type in the name of your friends you would like to invite to join the group. In this makeup example, let's create a secret group. Which is available to members only. Click Create when you are done. In the next screen, select an icon to be listed in front of this group. Click OK after your selection. Once you create a group, Facebook displays the group's name on the left side of your home page along with an icon. You will be taken to the group's page. To get started, click the Settings icon at the top right of the page and select Edit Group Settings. From here, you can add a group description, set a group email address, and add a picture, and manage members. The first part is the group icon and group name. If you need to make a change, click on the drop-down menu to select another icon and change the name in the box on the right. If you change your mind in the privacy setting, the next section is for you. In the Membership Approval section, you can choose to set any member can add or approve members, or any member can add members, but an administrator must approve them. Set up group address button lets any member of your group shoot a message from personal email program to all the other members of the group via the group's page. To set up a group email address, click the Set up Group Mail button. and in the box that appears, type in the first half of an email address. The part before the @ symbol. Your group's name is a good choice. And then click Create Mail. Set address. If the email address you want is taken, Facebook displays the message, "Your desired address is not available." Keep trying until you pick one that's available. Now, when a group member sends an email to the address you just created, the text of the email appears on group's page. The group's email address appears on the group's page right below the group's name. The next description box is optional. However, it's a good idea to have one. Potential members see the description if privacy is set to open or closed. Posting permissions section allows you to choose between only members can post in this group or only administrators can post to the group. Finally, if you need administrator to approve all posts, check the last box. Once you finish making the changes, click Save button. To add new members to a group, first, go to the group page. Next, click the Add People to Group field in the right column. Finally, add your friends' names in the box and select the friend. For all types of group, open, closed, and secret group members can add their friends. Other people can request to join an open or closed group and be confirmed by a group admin. For groups within school groups, group members can add anyone who is a confirmed member of the school group. Let's watch the video about the notification from a newly added group member. In this video, you will see the way to read the notification from a newly added group member. Two things happen when you have been added to a group. First, you receive a notification. You can see this from the third icon on the right of Facebook logo. We are currently watching the page from a newly added group member. We can tell there is a new notification. Click on the notification icon to load the drop-down menu. It says, ADOC Demo added you to the secret group ADOC Demo. You can tell the one who added you, the type of the group, which is secret, and the name of the group. Second, you will see a group link located on the left of the screen in the Groups section. Click on it. Now you are in the group. When you are on the group page, you can send message to other members or chat with other online members. Click on Message located on the upper right of the group page below the group picture. In the pop-up window, if you see a green dot next to a member's name, it means the member is online. You can use the checkbox in front of member's name to include them for chatting. Let's check the box of the group member and click on Start Chat button. In the lower right of the screen, you will see the chat window coming up. It uses the same method to deliver the messages as in the regular chat between Facebook members. Let's type in hello and hit Enter key. The message has been sent out. Another group member should receive it right away. Let's switch the screen to another member's Facebook page. Around the same position, you see the chat window. In the message box, type in "Nice to meet you here." And hit the Enter key. The original sender should receive my response right now. Let's switch the screen to the original sender's Facebook page. The original sender got the message right away. To post to a group, go to the Groups page and click the box that says Write something. From here, you can share your thoughts, post an update, add a photo or video, ask a question, upload a file. If you like, you can include your location and tag other members of the group in your post. Group members get notified about all new posts in a group unless they choose to restrict their group notification settings. If group privacy is set to closed or secret, only group members will be able to see things that get posted in the group. Let's watch the video about the way to post in a group. In this video, you will learn the way to post in a group. To post to a group, go to the Groups page and click the box that says Write something. Let's type in, "Welcome to the group. We just had lunch together." Also, let's tag group members in this message. In the lower section, click on the first icon. Type in the member's name. And click on the name. The next icon can insert the location. Click on it. Type in the name of the city. Finally, click on Post. Facebook messages and posts in groups with fewer than 250 people are marked as seen after your group members have seen them. If your group reaches 250 members or more, you will no longer see who's seen message and posts. The check icon under each post indicates how many group members have seen it. This way, you can stay updated on the group's activity. When you hover the check mark, you see a list of members who have seen the message. Let's watch the video about the way to read the Seen feature in the group. In this video, you will learn the way to read the Seen feature in group. Let's use another group member's account to load the message posted by the earlier example. First, on any of Facebook page. Click on the group name on the left to enter the group page. We see number 1 here. It means we have one new message in the group. Once you load the page with the message, "Welcome to the group. We just had lunch together" listed, you have seen it. Facebook group gets it as well. When other members reload this page, they will know you have seen this page. Let's go back to the account who posted the message originally. When we reload the group, you can see there is an additional message added below the original one. It's seen by one. If you hover your mouse on top of the message, you can upload a list of members' names who have seen the message. In this example, this is a 2 members group, so it's seen by everyone. Following a post in a group lets you stay up to date on what is said about the post. When you follow a group post, you are sent notifications when anyone in the group comments on it. To follow a post, click Follow Post beneath the post. If you want to unfollow a post, click Unfollow Post beneath the post. You automatically follow posts you write or comment on. You may not receive notifications to posts you follow, depending on your notifications settings for the group. To change your notification settings for a group, go to the group and click Notifications in the top right under your group's photo. You can turn notifications on for all posts, on for friends' posts, or off. If your group reaches 250 members or more, its notification settings will be set to friends' posts by default. Individual members of the group can still change their own notification settings. That's all about the Facebook groups. Maybe you were added to a group you do not plan to participate. Finally, you would like to leave it. Let's watch the video about the way to leave a joint Facebook group. In this video, you will learn the way to poll a group. When you are in a group, you may want to survey your group members. You can poll a group and ask the group members to vote. It's simple. First, locate your group page. On the top of the group page, click on Ask Question. In this example, I would like to know the day my group members will be available for the next meeting. So, in the Ask Something box, type in which day will you be available between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. for our next meeting. We can also add options to vote. Let's click on Add Poll Options. In the first box, type in Monday and click the Tab key. In the next box, type in Wednesday and click on the Tab key. In the third box, type in Friday and click on Tab key. When you finish, click on Post button. Once you post the message, it's available to all group members. You can even vote the options. Let's vote on Wednesday. All we need to do is to click on the box in front of the Wednesday option. When you finish, you see your picture being added at the end of the option, and you added one vote to the option. Let's switch the screen to another group member's Facebook page. First, we need to locate the group page. Click on the group name on the left of any Facebook page. Then we see the poll message. Assume this member would like to vote on Wednesday as well. click on the Wednesday option. Then the total votes has been increased to 2 votes, and the member's picture was added to the end of the option as well. Doing so, you can collect the opinions from your group members. In this video, you will learn the way to leave a joint Facebook group. On the upper right of the group page, there is a setting icon. Click on the setting icon to load the drop-down menu. Choose Leave Group from the list. You can confirm this action by clicking the Leave Group button in the pop-up window. You can do so if you don't want to participate in a particular group anymore. A Facebook page is a special kind of profile that allows public figures, organizations, and businesses to communicate easily with tons of fans, supporters, or customers. Pages, which Facebook also refers to as public profiles, offer valuable demographic information and traffic statistics to let page administrators know what kinds of visitors have been checking out their pages and what those visitors are interested in. Pages offer a number of special advantages for the people who maintain them. With pages, you can communicate directly with your page's fan via the news feed. The status updates, links, notes, photos, and videos you post on your page's wall can appear in the newsfeed just like posts from friends. Administrators for pages don't have to approve friends' requests. When people choose to become a fan of your page, they are automatically approved, which can be a real time saver. If your page attracts hundreds or even thousands of fans, administrators have access to statistics on the traffic and activity for their page. Let's watch a video about the way to find the page and be a fan of it. In this video, you will learn the way to find a page and be a fan of it. In this example, I would like to show you the way to find the APEC Digital Opportunity Center page on any of Facebook pages. Click on the search box located on the top of the page. In the box, type in APEC Digital Opportunity Center. And click on the search button. Click on the first result. This is the official page of APEC Digital Opportunity Center. You can like it to be a fan of it directly without loading the page. Let's load the page first and like it. Click on the link. It loads the page profile for you. On the upper right of the page, there is a like button. Click on the like button to be a fan of ADOC. To be a fan is simple, isn't it? Once you see the two similar features, you may get confused between the two. Let's see the comparison between groups and pages. Groups provide a closed space for small groups of people to communicate about shared interests. Groups can be created by anyone. Pages allow real organizations, businesses, celebrities, and brands to communicate broadly with people who like them. Pages may only be created and managed by official representatives. There are some other differences between the two. First is about its privacy. In addition to an open setting, more privacy settings are available for groups. In secret and closed groups, posts are only visible to group members. Page information and posts are public and generally available to everyone on Facebook. Next is about its audience. Group members must be approved or added by other members. When a group reaches a certain size, some features are limited. The most useful groups tend to be the ones you create with small groups of people you know. Anyone can like a page to become connected with it and get newsfeed updates. There is no limit to how many people can like a page. The last one is about the communication. In groups, members receive notifications by default when any member posts in the group. Group members can participate in chats, upload photos to shared albums, collaborate on group docs, and invite members who are friends to group events. Page admins can share posts under the page's name. Page posts appear in the feeds of people who like the page and their friends. Page admins can also create customized apps for their page and check page insights to track the page's growth and activity. Events are essentially home pages for calendar events. You can create event pages for parties, performances, concerts, lectures, movie outings, rallies, or any other kind of gathering, and send out invites to friends you would like to attend. Facebook allows the invitees to RSVP, so you know whether or not they are planning on showing up, and gives you a page on which you and your guests can post information, photos, videos, and other content relevant to the event in question. The events bookmark in the left-hand column on Facebook's homepage gives you quick access to the main page for the Events app, which shows you an overview of upcoming Facebook events you have been invited to and friends' birthdays. When you click the Events bookmark, 3 other bookmarks appear underneath it. Friends Events shows you events your friends are planning to attend, so that you can scope out what's on their social radar. Past Events is an archive of events you were invited to that have already taken place. This comes in handy for remembering what you did last week, especially when you had such a good time that it's all a blur. The Facebook birthday bookmark shows you all of your Facebook friends who have birthday coming up in the near future. Each event that's created on Facebook gets its own page, where the host and the guests can post messages, as well as photos, videos, and links related to event. Let's take a look the way to manage the events on Facebook. In this video, you will learn the way to search for public events, create your own event, invite your friends, manage privacy settings, respond to the invitation, and cancel the event if you need. First, let's search for public events. There will be different public July 4th celebrations in the United States. Let's see if we can find any of Facebook. Go to any of Facebook pages. On the top of the screen, there is a search box. In the search box, type in July 4th celebration. When you finish, click on the search button on the right of the box. Next, you see a list of results. This list includes all types of things on Facebook. The item could be related to people, page, places, groups, apps, events, web results, and so on. This time, we would like to make a search related to events. So, we can use the filter on the left of the page to filter out unrelated results. Let's click on Events. Once you click on Events link, the results listed in the central column of the screen are the events match our search keyword. Each event includes a photo, if any, on the left, the event name in the first line, and the date and time of the event in the second line. The location of the event in the third line, and the number of people joined in the last line. Let's use this example to walk through the details. The name of the event is July 4th celebration, which matches the keyword we used earlier. The event is scheduled on Saturday, July 6th at 11 a.m. It will take place on Main Street of North Creek in New York State. So far, there are 45 people planning to go. These are the basic information about the event. If you would like to know the details of the event, you can click on the link. Let's click on this event. It loads the details of the event. Below the Facebook blue bar, you see the event page. Starting from the upper left of the page, you can find the event name July 4th celebration. It's a public event and created by Town of Johnsburg historian. Below the name is a list of people who plan to go, maybe join, and was invited. When you click on Going link, it loads the names of people who are going. You can use the score to load more names. You can also add the one in the list as friend if you know the person by clicking Add Friend button. Click on Close when finished viewing. Similarly, you can load the Maybe list by clicking on the link. You can review the people who may join the event. The last list includes people who were invented by the event creator. In the central column, you can tell the event is scheduled on Saturday, July 6, 2013. The time is at 11 a.m. The next line tells us it will take place on Main Street of North Creek in New York State. The next box includes the details about the event. The event creator entered the information when creating the event. Below the event description, you see a list of posts discussing this event. If you are going, you can click on the Join button on the top of central column. Your name will be added to the going list. If you may go, you can click on Maybe button. Your name will be added to the Maybe list. That's all about the way to find a public event and the way to join the event. You may want to host your own event and invite your friends to join. Next, you will see the way to create your own event. Invite your friends and manage privacy settings. In this example, I would like to schedule an event about a lunch meeting related to the plan on July 4th with my friends. On any of your Facebook page, click on the Events link from the left column. It loads a list of upcoming events. As you can see, nothing is scheduled for today. On the upper right of the page, there are two buttons: Create Event and Today. Let's click on Create Event button because we would like to schedule an event. In the pop-up window, you can specify the name of the event. Enter the details of the event. Plan on the location for the event. Set up the date and time. Choose the privacy setting. And invite friends. In the first box, type in Meeting for planning gathering on July 4th. in the description box. Type in, "Let's plan something for fun on July 4th. We need to meet and discuss the details." I plan to schedule the meeting at Starbucks coffee shop. You can choose any location to try in the Where box. In this example, I type in Starbucks and choose the one I desire from the list. I plan to invite my friends to meet on June 30th at 11 a.m. So, I click on the box and choose June 30 in the calendar view. In the Add a Time box, type in 11 o'clock. And you can choose the specific time 11 a.m. from the list. If you have the end time in your mind, you can click on the End Time link to insert the end time. In this example, I plan to finish the meeting at 3 p.m. So, I click on the End Time link. It inserts the to line with the day and time. Click on the second box of the inserted line. Type in 3 o'clock and select 3 p.m. from the list. If you decide not to specify the end time, you can click on the cross link to erase the end time line. Since we have a specific location identified, you can see another inserted weather line. It automatically shows the weather of the planned time. The next setting is the privacy setting of events. Events have several different privacy settings available to the host: public, friends of guests, and invite only. When it's set to public, Anyone can join and be added to the event guest list without receiving an invitation or being approved by a host. Anyone can see the event description, photos, wall posts, and videos. When it's set to friends of guests, friends of a host, and guests can join and be added to the event guest list without receiving an invitation or being approved by a host. They can also see the event description, photos, wall posts, and videos. Once a friend of host has joined, their friends will also be able to join the event. Stories about the event will appear in friends' news feeds. When it's set to invite only, these events can only be seen by people who have received invitations and can't be found in public search results. People who haven't been invited can't view the event description, wall, or photo. If it is set to group only, the group event is created within a group by a member or admin. The visibility of the event depends on the privacy setting of the group. Events created within open groups are visible to everyone and will appear in search results. But only group members can RSVP to these events. Events created within closed or secret groups are not visible or accessible to people outside of the group. Let's choose Invite Only. If you would allow your guests to invite their friends, leave the box saying, "Guests can invite friends" checked. If not, uncheck the box to limit the ones you are inviting only. You can click on Invite Friends link to start inviting friends. You can use the check boxes to select the ones you would like to invite. Or you can use the search box to find the specific one to add. Once you finish, click on Save button. Finally, click on the Create button. It loads to the event page directly. You can go back to the event list by clicking the Event button. You can also go back to the event page by clicking the name of the event link. On the top of the event page, you can add more friends by clicking the Invite Friends button. On the upper portion of the page, from here, you can follow the same way to add friends. You can use the checkboxes to select the ones you would like to invite. Or you can use the search box to find the specific one to add. Once you finish, click on Save button. Facebook doesn't put a limit on the number of guests for events. To help make a positive experience for hosts and guests, you should only invite people you know, or people you know are interested in the event. If people you invite aren't responding or are choosing not to join your event, you may be temporarily blocked from inviting more guests. You will be able to send invitations again once more people join your event. There are other ways to let people know about your event in addition to sending invitations, like sharing the event on your timeline or your page's timeline. You can also ask your friends to invite people that they know would be interested, if you have allowed that in your event privacy settings. The Edit button lets you load the setting of the event page. You may also change the name of the created event. If your event has fewer than 5,000 people invited, you can change the name for 60 days after creating it. It isn't possible to change the name of an event if it has more than 5,000 people invited. Click Save button to complete the editing. Initially, once you have created the event, you are the only host of the event. Hosts can invite more people to the event, appoint other hosts, and edit event details. You may add some others to host the event. To add other hosts, you need to load the settings first. The Settings button is located on the right of Edit button. After you click on the Settings button, click the Edit Hosts. In the pop-up window, you can start typing the name of other hosts to be added. When you finish, click on the Submit button. That's all about the way to make changes to the event created. Sometimes, you may want to create an event for group's members only. The steps are similar. First, go to the home page. Click on your group to plan to target. In the Groups section on the left of the page, after you load the group page, click on the Events tab located on the upper portion of the group page. Next, click on Create Event button. Similarly, I would like to invite my group members to join my planning event. In the first box, type in Meeting for Planning Gathering on July 4th. In the description box, type in Let's plan something for fun on July 4th. We need to meet and discuss the details. I plan to schedule the meeting at Starbucks coffee shop. In the Where box, I type in Starbucks. And choose the one I desire from the list. I plan to invite my friends to meet on June 30th at 11 a.m. So I click on the box and choose June 30 in the calendar view. In the Add a Time box, type in 11 o'clock and you choose the specific time 11 a.m. from the list. I also plan to finish the meeting at 3 p.m. So I click on the End Time link. It inserts the to line with the date and time. Click on the second box of the inserted line. Type in 3 o'clock and select 3 p.m. from the list. The next setting is the privacy setting of the event. Since we started from the group, the target is set to the whole group directly. By default, the setting is to invite all members is enabled. Now we have done the creation of invitations of two events. One was for the invited friends, and another was to the whole group. You can load the Events page to view the event. Let's go back to the home page. Click on the events on the left of page. It loads a list of events. You see two identical ones from the list. The only difference is the second one on the group list. You can tell it's for a particular group. Once you have been invited by someone, you receive the notification of the invitation. Let's use the group invitation as the example to go through the way to respond the invitation. In this example, I'm going to switch to another group member's Facebook page. After switching to another group member's account, click on the home page. And then the group page, located on the left of the page. After loading the group page, you see the invitation on the group page. You can click on the Join link directly over here to join the event. Or you can load the event to read the details before making the decision. Click on the name of the event. on this event page. You can tell the host is going, of course. You can also see a list of members being invited in the next section on the left. To reply the invitation, you can click on Join button located on the top of the page. To confirm you will join the event. If you have not decided, and you may join if there is a chance, you can click on Maybe button. If you have decided not to go, you can click on the Decline button. Lastly, you may want to cancel your created event sometimes. Let's see the way to cancel the created event. First, go to the Events page. Locate the event you plan to cancel. In this example, let's assume I would like to cancel the event I invite my friends only, and I would like to keep the one sent to the group. Click on the first event. Click on the Settings button located on the top portion of the event page. From the drop-down menu, click on the Cancel Event. If you really want to cancel the created event, click on Yes button. Otherwise, click on No button, because this action cannot be undone.